What's up, guys? It's Priets coming back to the brand new Binding of Isaac video. Today we are back with the Eden streak, going for win number 239 in a row. So without further ado, let's get right into the game, get some game going on, have a little bit of fun, and see where this run takes us as Eden on hard mode. I hope you guys are all having a great day. I know, haven't released a video in, by a second, I mean a few days. Taking a little bit of a short break. Real quick, I'm gonna look at my stats. So we have above average tier rate, above average damage, really good stuff. Slip rib, really good passive item to start out with on early floors. 1 heart of health, a little scary. Pandora's box, which I'm not gonna use just yet because we can get some free stuff with it. Or do I want 2 soul hearts? I'm just gonna use it now for 2 soul hearts. I was gonna try to get like boss items, but I don't really care about boss items. They're not too strong. The seed is V3ZE M2CZ, and I have a lot to talk about. So it has been a few days since I've recorded. The reason why is I decided to take a little bit of a break. I was just a little tired. Didn't really feel like doing stuff. It kept on like happening where my friends wanted to do something like after I'd eat dinner, and then we kind of just get carried away, play games, just have fun. And you know, it happens sometimes. Sometimes you have a social life of some sort. And like last night, went out and did some stuff with friends, which was real fun. It was nice to go do that. So yeah. So then I was like, dang, I really need to record today. So right now it's only 4 p.m. I know, kind of early for me to record. Crate. Oh, I'm so stupid. Well, I'm just not going in there anymore. So let's come in here, fight the boss. And Golden Teleporter, I really didn't talk about it. It's a good item to start out with. I mean, good item in general. It can get you into the Angel Deal and Devil Deal every single floor, which is really, really sick. As you see, wait. Yeah, if you full clear the floor, it will take you to different rooms. So depending on what you've full cleared, it takes you to that, like, a different type of room. If you have all the normal rooms cleared, I think you go to the item room. If you have the item room cleared, you go to the shop or something. If you clear the shop, you go to the secret room. If you clear the secret room, you go to the super secret room. If you cleared the super secret room, I think you go to the angel deal. If you cleared the angel deal, I think it takes you to I'm Air room. Something like that. I might be thinking about the wrong teleporter item. I'm going to be straight up. I think I'm talking about the right thing. I might not be. And black lipstick, that's going to give us a lot of black hearts, or a decent amount of black hearts for this run. But yeah, so another thing I went and did was I did go actually interview for a little bit of a part-time job, just because I'm out of school right now, not really doing anything educational wise. So takes me to super secret. Interesting. So yeah, I just decided, or my parents were like, hey, you should just go get a job so that at least you have like some something on your resume while you're out of school. Because I do YouTube, you know, I do YouTube quite frequently. But whenever employers in the future look at a resume and they're like, what happened in this 2-year gap? I can't be like, YouTube. They're gonna be like, what? What are you talking about? So I decided to go apply for a part-time job as a math tutor because I'm a big math person. I do love me some math. That could have been so much better. Oh, that's rough. But yeah, so I went and applied for that. It actually went really well. Got the job, you know, pretty sick nasty. But yeah, I start that next Monday. It's only part-time. It's like 4 hours, like 4 hours, 4 to 5 days a week. Nothing huge, nothing too major. Just a little thing on the side, just to get a little bit of something on my resume. Also see if I like the whole like math tutor thing, because one thing I've been thinking about is what I want to continue my education with. I did 3 semesters of engineering at one college, 5 semesters of bioengineering at a different college. So I've done 3.5 years of schooling so far. So does that add up? Something like that. It takes 8 semesters. I said 8 semesters. I've done 7 semesters. So 4 semesters of bioengineering. But yeah, so I've done a lot of school, but I don't know what I want to do. That's why I'm not in school right now. I guess you can say I quote unquote dropped out. It's really just me taking a break. Dropping out kind of implies that, you know, like you're never going back. I'm going back. It's happening at some point. It's just right now it's not something I feel like I need to do. And if I don't know what I want to do, I don't want to waste like money. So yeah. But I just want to see like maybe I want to become a teacher someday. Who knows? I've always like been like that would be fun, but being a teacher does not pay well. It's actually it's not like I don't care if a job pays super well. That's not the thing, but it just kind of sucks how poorly teachers are almost like treated. It's really, really bad, especially in the public schooling system. I mean, not much that public schools can do about it. They're already kind of stretched out with their budgets, but I mean, you hear about like teachers getting like assaulted by kids. You hear like all these like horror stories because high school kids, and like, I mean, any kids are pretty rough, but like, especially high school kids, it can be really, really good because, you know, they're like the same age as you, or it can be really, really bad. So yeah, I don't know what I want to do, but I'm excited to do this. Another thing I know you guys have all been waiting for, I actually went and saw a movie. I went and saw Barbarian in theaters. I think I mentioned it in my last Eden Streak video that I was going to go see it, and I ended up never talking about it because that day I didn't record a video, and that started my whole break. But Barbarian, if you guys don't know what it is, it's a horror movie. The premise of which is this girl goes to an Airbnb in a city because she has a job interview. And so when she goes to the Airbnb, the movie starts out off with like a dark screen or like a dark neighborhood where she pulls up to the house. It's raining outside. It's like really bad weather, and this is all stuff in the trailer. Just trying to give you a visual of what happens in the trailer. I'm not going to spoil any of the movie. But when she goes to get into the house, there's like a little lockbox that was supposed to have a key in it, and when she opens the lockbox, there's no key, and she sees that somebody's actually inside the house, so she starts banging on the doors. And basically, the story is a random person that she doesn't know has apparently booked this place. Also, I'm not going in there. I feel like I want to do angel deals. This person has booked this place, and she's like, wait, no, I booked this place. And so they end up just both going into the house. He gives up the room to her, and he sleeps on like the living room couch. And the whole, all of a sudden, something happens. You don't see it in the trailer. But the girl goes to the basement of the house, finds that there's like this really creepy, like huge tunnel, like these stairs that go underground. And that's what the whole movie is about. It's about this scary situation. And that's all I'm going to say. But honestly, the movie was a little bit ridiculous. Not really the best movie I've seen. It's honestly kind of bad, in my opinion. There was good moments. It was like good scary, but like it gets a little bit dumb. I'm going to be completely honest. It gets quite dumb, which is unfortunate. There are some actually pretty funny scenes as well, which is weird in a horror movie. But it was okay. It was okay. I was definitely I'm not a horror movie fan whatsoever. I'm actually very, I would say, against horror movies. They freak me out. I don't like being scared. I like funny movies. I like action movies. Jump scares, not fun. When I just think something's gonna come out of the screen, I just like squint my eyes because things are less scary if I can't see as well, which works. But it's probably because I'm just honestly, it wouldn't scare me if my eyes were open. But I'm just like, oh gosh, I hate this. The whole time I'm stressed out. But it was a fine movie. Nothing like super wrong with it. Just not my favorite. Also, we didn't get the item room. We also didn't get the shop. We have no keys. Probably should have opened up the chest on the last floor. I was already thinking about that. So I definitely could have had at least a key on the last floor, but that's a little bit on me. But yeah, it was just, I would not go see it again. I can say that much. I don't really like rewatching a lot of movies unless they're like really, really good. Like, I mean, Marvel movies, for example, like something like that, I will go rewatch because they're so good. Harry Potter movies, I will rewatch those at least once a year. This movie, can't say I'll ever watch it again. I experienced it once. I feel like horror movies are really just not rewatchable. I don't know. I feel like some people do like them. I mean, I feel like I've seen The Conjuring multiple times. There's some horror movies I've watched that I've seen multiple times. I do really like The Conjuring, though. It is a scary movie, but like it's a very, very well-made movie. But yeah, scary stuff, not my forte. But yeah, nothing else really has like happened recently. Just been like, you know, sleeping, hanging with friends a little bit, whether it's in Discord or like last night me going to hang out with some people. Just all around, just been a little lazy. Can't lie. Also, I think it goes super secret room, then secret room, because secret rooms are apparently better in the eyes of this game. But what I am going to do is I'm going to blow this up, and I'm going to bomb for a bomb. I know I always say bomb for a bomb always. You might as well. See if you can get like a crawl space or even a secret room right there, which would have been cool. But I'm going to come over here. We're going to go to the shop first, because going to the shop allows you to see if there's a key. If there's a key there, then like you're like, hey, look, I get to see a lot of stuff, and I get to go to the item room. And I think it's slight damage up. That's rough. That's really rough. I was going to say a slight damage up could be better than like a really bad passive item. But that was Jello right there. Jello would have been really, really good. It is an active item, so it would have made us get rid of our active item, which honestly would have been fine with me. But we're still fine. We're still fine. Any sort of damage up right now is going to help us. We have really cracked stats from the get-go. We've only really gotten good items. Like, we got 2 tier 8 items off the rip. So we're already maxed out, or we're already almost maxed out on tier 8. 0.07 away from max tier 8. But hopefully this can go well. There's nothing else I can buy from the shop. I might as well fight the boss right now and go to the super secret room. I'm really not using... I mean, the issue with the gold teleporter is it's really hard to use it well. Like, I can get teleported to a random normal room, but I don't care about that, you know? It's like, now I can go to a normal... Wait, why is it going to teleport me to a... Oh, this is not the normal room. It's broken. I don't know what's wrong with the teleporter. It's just like, you're going to a normal room. 100%. I'm not, though. You're lying to me. Get me out of here. Don't need health. Don't need... I'll use another battery. Just get to the secret room. Well, that's not the secret room, but I respect it just as much as the secret room. And as you see, I am trying to use Slip Drip as much as I possibly can. Slip Drip does a lot of damage, especially in early parts of the run. It's a little bit harder to control than something like Mom's Knife because it's constantly going in and out, and you can't control the rate at which it does. I mean, it's just a constant rate. So if you're patient with it and you use it a bunch, it does a lot of damage. Like, it is so strong. It's honestly one of my favorite items to get early game. I'd rather get other stuff if I'm being honest, but it's a solid B tier item that is really good in the beginning just because it can like completely destroy rooms. You can't really get ran up on. Even if you have really bad stats, it just destroys all enemies because it doesn't conform to your stats. So it's not too shabby. It's really not too bad. Do I want to look for the secret room? I think I do. Yeah, I'm going to look for the secret room. I'm probably going to use a key to get a bomb. And I think this is going to be the secret room. Yeah. Sack of Sacks is actually crazy. I'm going to open up this chest. I know, you might be like, you're dumb. Last time you opened up a chest, you regretted it. I know. I know, but I've got a lot of keys on this floor. And Sack of Sacks is going to be insane. Every room, I think it has like a chance to drop us a sack or something. I don't know. But it will give us a good amount of sacks throughout the rest of this run, which is going to be helpful because sacks can give you keys, bombs, coins, hearts. Like, they can do a lot for you. And let's just go down this way. Not the biggest fan of mines, but I might as well do it. And definitely not going to do the mirror world. I don't think I have crazy stats or anything, and I don't really want to do mother, so I don't feel like getting the knife piece. And an XL floor. Interesting. Don't hate XL floors. Don't love them either, just because it does really mess with our angel deal stat. The good news, though, is if we get our angel deal on this floor, we'll have a 67.5% chance still on the next floor, because after an XL floor, it actually gives you a buffed angel deal chance. It gives you the equivalent of if you went through 2 floors. So it can be unfortunate, because if you get an XL, like womb, for example, then you can only get 1 more devil deal or angel deal for the rest of the run. So if you have like a 100% chance, then you're like, dang, well, could have had like a bunch. Like, this could have been a lot better. But if you have like an XL basement 1, then it really doesn't mess you up. Depends on, like, it just kind of depends on if it's going to mess you up or not. This one shouldn't mess me up. I don't know. Cricket's Head, actually insane. It's a 1.5 times damage multiplier, which, if you know anything about damage in this game, you know that damage multipliers are really the only thing that ever matter in the entire universe. There's not really many other items that can do as much as a damage multiplier can. Because damage multiplier, I mean, you get a couple of them. You get Immaculate Heart, Sacred Heart, Cricket's Head, Magic Mush, any of those. Ease Mascara, and your damage is actually through the roof. There's no such thing as a... I mean, there is such thing as a tier 8 multiplier, but they're very few and far between. You don't see them too often. That's what I'm trying to say. So, ooh, we get both moon cards. I like this. And Worm Friend's worth it. Why not? I'll use my like single bomb to do that. Yeah, damage multipliers are just insane. The only tier 8 multipliers that exist in the game, I believe, the positive ones are almond milk and soy milk. Those ones are both actual multipliers, while there's a lot of fire rate ups. So fire rate ups are fine, but they're just not as strong. They don't have as much impact as a damage multiplier. So Cricket's Head, actually insane. Very, very good treasure room item. It's kind of weird. There is technically a damage multiplier inside of... Ooh, that was rough. There's a damage multiplier in the Devil Deal, but it's only in the form of Judas' Shadow. I can't think of any other damage multiplier in the Devil Deal right this second. Is there one? I can't remember. I think that's the only damage multiplier. I'm pretty confident that's the only damage multiplier that exists within the Devil Deal, which is kind of weird because the Angel Deal has a 1.2 times multiplier, and it also has a 2.3 times damage multiplier. 2.3 times being Sacred Heart, 1.2 times being Immaculate Heart. Does it have any other damage multipliers? I don't know. I mean, it does. It technically has like Star of Bethlehem and stuff like that, which I don't know if you can really count as a... I don't know. Can you count that as a damage multiplier? It is, because it is a tier rate multiplier and a damage multiplier. And oh my gosh, we got so lucky. We got a planetarium. We only missed a single item room. So you know what? I'm not sad anymore that we missed a single item room. Now I'm happy. But I still want a bomb really bad, because I can get a free item. Ooh, Neptunus. Neptunus is pretty cool. Now, Neptunus is on the talk of tier rate or fire rate or tier rate multipliers. This is kind of as close as you'll get to it. The way that Neptunus works is you have this charge bar, and the charge is how many tiers you're gonna, or how long you can shoot tiers out. So if I hold it down, I can shoot my tiers out. Then it goes to a static tier rate, which is actually my base tier rate. The cool thing about it is that if you're at max tier rate or at max charge, you actually have a way faster tier rate. So technically there is like kind of a fire rate multiplier on that, or tier rate multiplier on that. I don't know if you can really say that, but it's one of the closest things that you can get. So that's pretty cool. I do enjoy that. Neptunus is really good. I used to actually hate it really like a lot before I realized how good it is. As long as you just are tapping with it, you have crazy tier rate. If you hold it, then you're not using it correctly, and it's just not benefiting you in many ways. If you just tap with it like this, it recharges fast enough where you can just have a much higher tier rate than compared to if you were just to hold down. Let's see. Do I need to go do anything else here? I don't believe so. I don't think I can bomb that anyway. That will get everything. I will go to the curse room real quick. But so far, this has been a really solid run. No like crazy pop out items. Like Cricket's Head is pretty cool, but nothing it's nothing too insane. But we do have another item room right here. Just like look at that. You can just peek around a corner and go boop, and just go crazy on the enemies. Camo Undies, pretty insane. Makes you invisible. They gave it a huge buff a few months ago to where it allows you to do mass damage in an area around you and gives you a huge tier rate and damage up for a very short amount of time, which is really cool. So like if I stand really close to these guys, like look at that. It just deletes them. It's crazy. Might as well do this. You can actually open this chest for free if you just let one of the hosts hit it. But I didn't let that happen. I wasn't going to let that slide. And I think if I do everything correctly, I might be able to go somewhere crazy. Don't mind these. I might as well use the telepill. Like, what's the worst thing that can happen? The worst thing that happens is I go to the Chimera room, and I can just TP out of it. Also, I swear I just had triple shot for a second. What the heck? That was crazy. Still says I'm going to go to the normal room, which isn't correct. I think it would just take me to the boss room. So what I'm going to do is ignore what it's saying. I'm just going to use it after I do all the boss rooms, and I think it should technically take me to the Angel Deal or to the Chimera room, depending on which one I've gone to. And Super Bandage, actually insane. That's a lot of health. Probably should have waited to pick it up if I'm planning to go to Mausoleum. Because one thing that's pretty cool is if you use Bone Hearts to get into Mausoleum, you can actually just avoid really losing any health. Because if you lose an entire heart on a Bone Health or Bone Heart, you can't lose the entire heart and the Bone Heart itself. So no matter what, you can just keep on picking up Red Heart health and just be fine. It's really cool. And Halo, not too bad. I am going to fight the Angel. And hopefully we can get to the Angel deal next floor. Hopefully. That's crazy. Neptunus with Camo Undies is really, really insane because our tier rate gets like, well, it gets like increased like a pretty dumb amount. Like, as you see, it gets increased to 20 for a second. And so if we have max charge, it's actually more than 20. So really, really solid. And yeah, if you use a Bone Heart, it takes the Red Heart health away. You can go pick up a new Red Heart health. Like right there, as you see, I only lost a half Soul Heart on that second donation. Because one thing that I didn't realize for a long, long time. So I think I should be good. I feel like if I teleport to 2.0, it's not going to take me to a normal room, or it's going to take me to somewhere else. I'm just going to find out. That's what I thought. Ooh, Monstro's lung with this is pretty insane. I know this is going to make it so I no longer go to Mausoleum. Ooh, did that just cancel out everything? I don't know what just happened. Well, no more Mausoleum for me. I'm fine with that, honestly. We got Monster's lung. This is going to be interesting. But you can't lose more than one type of heart at any specific time. So if I get hit for a whole heart of health and I only have a half soul heart left, so like right there I had a half soul heart in front of a bone heart, it will not allow me to lose any of the red heart health as well as the soul heart health. You can only lose one at a time, which is nice. It's nice to know. That's why bone hearts only take away the red heart in the bone heart, not the actual bone heart. There's a lot of instances like that where you can only lose one type of health at a time, which is pretty nice. I think black hearts and soul hearts do count as the same thing though. So like if you have a black heart and a soul heart next to each other, like a half black heart and a soul heart, you'll lose an entire heart still. So just be careful about that. We still have an item room on this floor. We are on depths 2. So we have one more item room, one more shop, which is a little unfortunate. We could have had 2 more item rooms, 2 more shops. I feel like I really messed up by taking Monster's lung. It seems like it messed up Neptunus. I thought it was going to be really good. Because if you have, one thing that's really cool is chocolate milk plus Neptunus is one of the strongest combinations in this game. The reason why is because the charge bar for both of them combine. And so you're constantly at a full charge chocolate milk. So whenever you tap, you shoot a full charge chocolate milk at a really crazy tier rate. And so you do 4 times damage with each one of those shots. Actually insane stuff. Sticky bombs, don't really love them. Enemies also don't love them. Yeah, I don't know why the combination is not the same with Monster's lung. Why I don't have like a... I know it's a charge shot compared to like... Which chocolate milk is also a charge shot. I don't know. It's kind of whack. I don't agree with this. And let me take you. Bombs are key. I should take that with me because I want to make sure I can actually control how many bombs and keys I have. Not bad. HP down is actually kind of helpful. I mean, not really helpful. It's just not bad. Deep pockets, not going to be helpful to me. Restock, also not helpful to me. But you know what is helpful is I can donate my money. Hopefully it lets me donate 30 whole buckaroonies. Because I am always very poor. Okay. So we do have 3 more floors that we can get angel deals and devil deals on. So we're not really too out of luck. And dang. One thing that really sucks about Monster's lungs, it works really, really poorly with Camo Undies. Because as soon as you lose your invisibility is as soon as you start charging your shot. Not anything else. Which is really dumb. It should be as whenever your shot comes out, that's when it starts giving you the buff. Because I'm not shooting a tier yet, but it just means that we don't actually get the effects of Camo Undies, which is unfortunate. Also, we can't even like half charge, even though we have Neptunus. It's just funky, a little funky. Let's come in here. I would love to go to the I'm Air room again, since I'm on this floor. Because I know, like, right there, I was like, dang, I can just try to go to the I'm Air room later. But I was like, well, this is probably my only opportunity to do so. I will go Polaroid. Then I will take both of these. Don't ask why. Ooh, Monstro's lung plus Mom's knife is actually kind of gross in a bad way. But we'll see how it goes. I like how the knives just shoot out super far away. But this is going to be better. I don't know. I feel like pretty much all I've done this run is just really, really mess up Neptunus. And so now Neptunus is not even helping me. Maybe it is somehow in a way that I don't understand. But most likely it's not helping me. So rest in peace. I'm kind of a bozo. Can't lie about that. But we're still strong. Doesn't really matter. We've gone through a lot of different setups right now. So we've got to experience a little bit of everything, which is cool, you know? I think that's a better way to play the game. Now, one issue is we are kind of low on health. It is pretty wild that I opened 2 of the like the black sacks in what was it, a secret room? I think it was the super secret room. And it resulted in me getting 2 bone hearts, which is crazy because I literally have an item that makes it so like I'm more likely to get black hearts, and I've almost always gotten at least 1 black heart when I get 2 of those sacks. So something's a little off here, if you ask me. Now I will go to the curse room. Why am I going to the curse room? Because if I want to use golden teleporter, it's going to teleport me into the curse room no matter what, unless I've already been in there. And this is a little funky. Okay, is there any way for me to get another battery? I forgot that if there is an arena room, it will take you to the arena room before anything else. Please have a battery. You're not a battery, but your health, which is cool. Doesn't really matter if I use this now, because no matter what, I'm going to lose the black heart. So now I don't lose the black heart. And in order to avoid losing too much health, I am going to use the teleporter once I get in here. Oh, that's a telepill. Wait a sec. Let's see if the telepill can take me into the arena room. It cannot. Okay, that's fine. I'm going to use this. It's going to take me to the arena room. I'm going to do it because any item can be super, super beneficial to me right now. Would have preferred probably something else, not going to lie, other than a health upgrade. Like a damage up right there would have been nice, because even though we have 11 damage, it's not a lot of damage. It is pretty good damage if you consider that if you're considering that we have Mom's Knife. Like 7 damage with Mom's Knife is crazy. You can beat all the bosses in the game with base damage with Mom's Knife. That doesn't mean that you want to have base damage. Just you can. Nothing in here for me. Infested, doesn't matter. I'm just gonna go. Hopefully we can find some good stuff. I really wanted to go to the I Am Error room, but sadly whenever there's a boss arena room, there's not much I can do about it. And please, I want Magic Mush so bad. The only issue with getting Magic Mush right now is if 2 items share a damage multiplier, such as Magic Mush and Cricket's Head, you only get 1 of the damage multipliers. So it actually would not benefit me in many ways other than giving me a health upgrade and the other stats it gives you. But I would actually get, I think, 0 damage from that. I might be wrong. I don't think I'm wrong. And I'm going to... Man, I really want to get a Hangman card because then I can go to the curse room for free. What I can also do is just go into the curse room and teleport out. Okay, first of all, why do I have Curse the Blind? Second of all, I'm intrigued. Ooh, Blood Oath's kind of bad, not gonna lie. I know my stats are like right now I'm really low in health, but I'm not really too concerned. Once you have Mom's Knife, damage is no longer the biggest concern in my brain. The biggest concern right now is, can I get more fun items? The only issue is Mom's Knife does make it so like a lot of fun synergies don't work anymore. You know what? I'm just going to pop this. Literally 0 reason for me to explore the rest of the floor. Now, I still have the golden teleporter. If I want to go explore more, I can. We're not locked in this boss fight once we're finished with it. The only boss fight you're locked into are the mom boss fights, so the feet. You know, health upgrade, not bad. Why does that kind of look like there's like a weird like super tinted rock spot right there? No, there's not, but... You know, I'm just going to go next floor. I don't really care too much. I don't think there's anything on that floor that I'll want too heavily. That's fine. Ooh, Blood Oath. Stinky. Okay, that's fine. Please have something good. Okay, you know what? Abaddon's... We get damage from that. We get a lot of good stuff. I knew I had 2 red hearts of health, and so that just took away 2 of my red hearts, and I think now I have 6 or 7 hearts of health now. I can't really remember. Abaddon does make it so all your red heart health turns into black heart health. Plus, I think it gives you 2 black hearts, so it's pretty much free. Lost contact, not what I was looking for, but that's fine. I'm just using bombs now. I know you might be like, that's crazy. You're going to town on the bombs. I am. I am indeed going to town on the bombs. Sometimes you have to. I could have just walked in here, but I'm trying to like skip as many rooms as I can. Right now, my active item does not really make it so I need to like do all the rooms, because I'm not going to use my active item pretty much no matter what. Gold teleporter is cool and all, but you do have to full clear for it, and I don't really feel like full clearing. Okay, good. Nice. Take you. One thing, another reason why I really wanted Abaddon is because since we have Blood Oath, every single floor we lose all red heart health, and we get a damage up for it, which is cool, but it just makes us have lower health. So I'd rather not have lower health. And let's look at you. 0 way I'm going to go do Hush right now. I don't have much health. I still think I have like 7 hearts of health. I might have more. Yeah, I have less, actually. I have 4.5. Okay, so Abaddon does not actually give you any health. It only turns your red heart health into black heart health. Good to know. I already knew that, but I was kind of hoping that would give me health. And I know, Dark Bum would have been pretty nice to have on this run. It's just we didn't have enough stats for it. Also, what the heck? You guys are too spooky. Yeah, I'm not really too concerned about this run right now. It is going to be fine. This is just a run of how long will it take me to actually finish it, not a run of anything else. Also, I did regret immediately taking the first Devil Deal when I took it. I'm like, dang, that means I'm not going to get my last key pieces. I love my key pieces. So, a little bit unfortunate, but it's fun items. The only issue is they were mystery items, I think, right? Yeah. Taking mystery items whenever, like, you're going for angel deals is not the smartest move. Okay, did not mean to bomb that. There is a library that I am going to go to. I'm really happy that was black hearts right there and nothing else. That sounded a little sarcastic. I'm glad those were black hearts because we needed health pretty bad. And I don't need karma. Don't plan on paying out any beggars. I'm glad my speed's high because that room sucks. Nice. Monster's Lung and Mom's Knife. It's just Mom's Knife doesn't have that, like, really doesn't have that many, like, really good synergies. But it doesn't need synergies, in my opinion. Like, I know some people are like, dang, why do you like Mom's Knife? 0 synergies? Kind of lame. I don't think you need synergies. I was about to sneeze. Also, look, there's the hierarchy. I don't know why it doesn't show you that whenever... Okay, there's the sneeze. Oh, gosh. The hierarchy does go normal rooms, boss rooms, super secret rooms, shops, item room, sacrifice rooms. So if you clear the entire floor, you will always go to the Chimera room, which is pretty cool. It's a cool little thing. I am taking Telepathy for Dummies. I don't think it's actually going to work too well for me. I'm going to test it out right here. Because I don't know how... Oh, it actually does work very well. Okay, never mind. That's actually really cool. It reminds me of Hawks from like My Hero Academia. How he can just like send his feathers all over the place, all willy-nilly, and it just like attacks people. Kind of a cool setup. I actually really, really like it. I was kind of like wondering if the knives that shot straight out would actually get affected by it, which I don't know why I thought it wouldn't, but in my mind it made sense that it wouldn't. But here we go. Pestilence, or is that Headless Horseman technically, or is that Pestilence's head? Oh, what am I doing? Whenever I have my map fully open and I go into a room, and sometimes it just flusters me, I'm like, oh, I can't close my map. It just confuses me. Right there, I got it over with. Okay, I need my knives to actually shoot the correct direction. There we go. Perfection actually helps me in 0 way. I will pick it up and then set it back down just to satisfy some people who get mad when I don't touch an item at all. I know it's mainly whenever I like have rock bottom that people get annoyed at that, but okay. Let's see what items we can get. Hopefully we get something good. We at least get Bookworm. And we get health generation. Maybe Perfection would have been good. Maybe I take back everything I said. And we could get some good stuff from the secret room. Sadly, if you open up a chest in the secret room, it doesn't give you secret room items, which I've never understood. I've always understood that chests have their own item pool. Which is a little funky, you know? If you reroll it like an item that's floating on a chest, it will reroll in whatever pool you're in. But like a gold chest will always have the gold chest pool, no matter what room you open it in. Same thing with a red chest. Red chest will always have the red chest pool. So on, so forth. Ooh, that was a little rough. That's just a lot of spiders, and I didn't know where to move. Okay, good. Dead. Yeah, I just want to once again, not really apologize. sorry for not releasing a video for a few days, but it was a much needed break. It was a nice little time. Just relaxed and enjoyed myself. Hung out with the family. Have been watching Better Call Saul a decent amount. It's just such a good show. I did leave my family while they were watching it yesterday, so I'm a little bit behind, but it's just a crazy show. Crazy to watch a show that's been out for so many years that like relates to Breaking Bad that I've never seen. Because in my mind, I'm like, dang, I've seen all of Breaking Bad. And it's sad that I've seen all of Breaking Bad because I'm like, there's no more Breaking Bad. But there technically is. Kind of. Okay, good. I don't know why every single room has to be these spider rooms. Because I would say that Mom's Knife is arguably one of the worst items to deal with a lot of small enemies. Especially on these last floors where a small enemy does a whole heart of health. So I'm very dumb. I really should have used my book. I'll use my book in this room. Don't worry. Like, look at that. It just sends the knives out and they just kill everything. It's actually so sick. Okay, please let there be something good soon. Nothing good. So how am I feel like I should be getting closer to the boss fight. This is the most weavy path I've ever seen. It's like doubled back on itself. Good. I already went to the secret room. Already explored everything I really can. I'm still kind of concerned about my health. I'm very low on health. I have not lost a lot of health. I've only taken like 1 hit of damage in the past like 4 floors, I feel like. It's not a good spot to be in. But there we go. Oh, I forgot. It's really cool. I think they changed it in Repentance to where anytime you have creep, it actually does have homing, which is really cool. It's like it just kind of moves kind of awkwardly, but it does a lot of damage. Like creep is always super high damage, which is always fun. But yeah, that right there is going to be the run. I know, a very fast run. I was going to go Mega Satan, but just getting really good items that fast and getting Mom's Knife kind of makes so it's hard to go slow. We didn't have enough health to really go to Hush or any like of the more fun bosses, which was just a little bit of an issue of me taking too many devil deals. But hey, sometimes it happens. Sometimes you need those type of runs. I think that was a good way to get back into the Eden streak. So I hope you guys enjoyed win 239 in a row. If you guys did, please leave a like, comment, subscribe. It really helps my channel, helps me grow. Thank you guys all for watching. And as always, it's been Priets. Peace out. Bye.